with another coffee website teardown. We're checking out the good, we're looking at the bad, and hopefully you can pull away some insights for your coffee company's website because everyone is relying on e-commerce, on standing out online with customers, not coming into the stores very much. So it's important to stand out online, and there's a lot we can learn from people who are doing it really well and people who aren't doing quite so well. So today's company is Tache Coffee. I think I said that right. I'm not quite sure. They're based in McKinney, Texas, and they have a really distinct visual brand. You'll see what I mean in just a minute. It's really interesting. It stands out immediately. You recognize it if you saw it anywhere. But we want to know: is there something else about the brand that captivates you as a customer more on a more emotional level? Because there's something about when you're trying to compete on being really cool or interesting or slick somehow visually, you only stand out to the customer until there's something, somebody else comes along who's more cool, who's more slick, who has the more interesting packaging. So the visual side needs to be complemented with uh, emotional messaging that really compels you as a customer to feel connected, to feel interested, and it's sort of loyal to the brand. So we're going to see, does Tache Coffee do that? I think they do a pretty good job, but there are some areas of improvement. So let's see how it goes. Okay, first thing we're going to look at is um, above the fold. It should take me 5 seconds or less to understand who they are, what they do, and why it matters to me. Let's check it out. Tache Coffee Company, roasted fresh in McKinney, Texas. Grab life by the handlebars. Tache Coffee is roasted locally in McKinney, Texas. Get your fix. Okay, it's been about 5 seconds. So here's what I know. They're a coffee roasting company in McKinney, Texas. I see I can buy coffee online. It is not clear if they are a shop or just e-commerce. From looking at this, I do know that from already looking that they are not a shop. They just sell online and have wholesale customers. That wasn't immediately clear, but that's okay. It's not the worst thing because it is clear that they do have e-commerce. So that's the important part to know. So I'd say generally a good job with this. I like how they have this phrase right here: "Grab life by the handlebars." A tagline like this, um, you know, I typically say this is big, bold text that is a little bit redundant because I can see the name of the company up here. And so it's right there once, it's right here, and then it's right here again. So, typically sort of copywriting principle says you want to minimize word for word repeat. And it's okay to say the same thing multiple times, but you want to say it a little bit differently. That way, if there's something about how a customer is reading something, they're not just seeing the same things over and over again because their eyes, your eyes kind of glaze over when you see the same things over and over again. So maybe grab life by the handlebars could have been right here in the big text because that's I already know who the company is from this is the first thing that loaded on the page. Okay, grab life by the handlebars. I'm getting this sort of feeling of autonomy, of taking control, of not letting somebody else determine my life. And yeah, so the handlebars, it's a handlebar mustache. It all flows together visually. Uh, it all plays together. It does. The visual side and the messaging side so far do not feel distinct. They feel like they complement each other, so that's good. And then get your fix. I will say it looks a little funny to me that maybe this sort of logo header section is like too tall. I don't know. Maybe that's just me because I feel like this text should be a little bit higher up on the page, more towards the center, and the button as well. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. Okay, so we have about wholesale subscriptions and then shop at the very end. Okay. Typically, yeah, the left side is where you want your the things that people will look at first, and then the far right side people will also look at. But websites tend to sort of highlight this, maybe like it already has a border around it, or it's already has that sort of hover styling to help make it stand out. But I typically see the shop buttons more towards the left side, so that's interesting ordering to me. I'd maybe put shop subscriptions wholesale about FAQ contact us. But maybe they have a reason for doing it this way, but that seems to be a little more standard. would be that order. Shop subscriptions wholesale about FAQ contact. Okay, as we go down, roasting small quantities of mouth-watering specialty coffee. Okay, so here we go. Tache Coffee Company. We have it again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So maybe there's something else that can go there, because I think the name of the company is well established at this point. Or maybe keep this. Just change these out. I don't think it needs to be said 4 times. Okay, we believe in the quality of roasting our coffee in small batches and sourcing our coffee from green coffee distributors. Okay, here we go. Name again. Yeah, so we have this feeling of like autonomy, and so we want, roasting small quantities of mouthwatering specialty coffee. Okay, so this is about being quality focused. Reading this was interesting. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I don't know. Kind of this paragraph feels maybe a little bit vanilla, like kind of what I would expect. Whereas this indicates that they've thought pretty creatively about how to say this. So I wonder if there's a way to mix in this kind of sense of like autonomy and you know, doing things your way, and not playing by somebody else's rules. I wonder if they can incorporate that in here, because this starts off amazing with this, and then this kind of feels a little bit more regular. And I think the brand is pretty obviously not regular. So I think there's a way to make this a little more interesting. Okay, get your Tache fix. I like that. So we have roasted coffee, gift cards, and subscriptions. So that's good. We have a great selection. Okay. Tache gift card. Sign up for a monthly subscription. Okay, all looks good. Oh, more stuff. So mugs, beard oil, t-shirts. Looks good. Oh, what's this? Okay. Bring Tache coffee. I'm not sure I understand what bring means. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Bring Tache coffee. I don't know. Where am I bringing it? Good question. Wholesale coffee. If you want Tache coffee at your establishment, let us know. Our wholesale coffee program is intended for permitted retailers, point of sale businesses, and shops offering coffee as a service. Okay. Almost sounds a little bit corporate. Kind of seem point of sale businesses. I don't know. I don't know if other coffee companies that kind of use that language when they're talking about wholesale. Usually it's like, are you a shop? Are you a grocery store? Are you a restaurant? So the way that is phrased sounds a little bit funny to me. I don't know if it's bad, but it's irregular. Okay, and a button. That's good. Instagram seems to be missing right here somewhere. And then connect with us. Good, 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 good. Okay, okay. Let's check this out. So a couple things that I notice are missing. There's no sort of opt-in offer for in exchange for my email, which, e-commerce thrives on email marketing, number one ROI marketing channel for most companies. So I think there's, some sort of opportunity to get an email. Maybe that's in exchange for a discount, or, they'll send you a little sample bag with your next order if you sign up with your email or something like that. So I think there's a missed opportunity there. Otherwise, this page looks pretty good. I just think you start to get a sense of the brand messaging about like autonomy and like living life by your rules, but it kind of seems to fade away as we go down the page. So I think maybe finding some way to incorporate that a little bit further would just be the icing on the cake. But really, this is a good page. Okay, let's check out subscriptions. Let's see what happens if I click this. Never run out of coffee again. Okay, that's good. Always keep your coffee shelves stocked by signing up. Okay. Roast regularly and ship within 24 hours of roasting. That's good. Your coffee shipment will process on the day of the month/week that you placed your original subscription order. Okay, just at first glance, I feel like I have to read that again to understand what it says. Maybe there's a more clear way to say what that is. Okay, beautiful graphic. Okay. Oh, this is good. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, no, actually, it's just a coupon code. Okay, still good. But I'd be tempted to make this, instead of order now, to make this email opt-in to get the coupon. But maybe this works really well for them. It's hard to know without seeing their numbers. But Email is so powerful for e-commerce. So yeah, I'd be tempted to try the email, see if that performs better. Okay, monthly subscription and a prepaid subscription. Okay, so I can choose pay as you go or prepaid. Okay, yeah, that's simple. Simple enough. Let's see what happens with pay as you go. Okay, I have quantity, I have roast. Okay, so I can choose a couple bags. Looks like they send me something different each month or so. Oh, let's see. Didn't say what coffee I'm getting, so I'm gonna guess that they send a different coffee each month or each shipment or something like that. So maybe saying explicitly what I actually get would be helpful. Yeah, so it just has all these. It's a little unclear what to expect. Not the worst thing. Easy fix. Just add some sort of something to indicate what do I get when I sign up. Okay, let's look at the shop. See what they're doing here. $5 flat rate shipping. That's good. Orders over 30 ship free. Good. Okay, so let's check out these product pages because typically coffee product pages have a few simple things. They have what it tastes like, origin information like where it's from, and sometimes there is an origin sort of story or like about the farm, and then more rarely there is a like why we love this coffee, or something else, some sort of section that's more about like that's a deeper meaning or a deeper why behind why you will love this coffee. Sorry. So, as a customer, there are a million coffees to buy, um, and it's not always clear why I should pick one over the other. Even tasting notes, it tastes like strawberry and dark chocolate and caramel. Well, there's like probably 500 coffees I could buy right now that taste like that. So why should I buy yours? So okay, let's just pick one of these. Guatemala, Bella Carmona. Okay. So here, okay, so we have, okay, kind of tastes like chocolate nuts, citrus, and blackberry. Okay, sounds good. We have some more information. That's good. Options. Okay, description. Okay, so this is like about the origin, about the farm. That's good. Zelaya family. I know them. I've been to Antigua. Delicious coffee. Okay, so here's what I see. We have this information, which is good. The kind of table stakes for selling coffee online. We have some farm information, which is the next level down, which is really good because people, want traceability, they want transparency. They don't want to be buying something that where it seems like the company is afraid to say where the origin is. So that's good to be transparent about who's growing the coffee, the particular farm. Uh, we're missing sort of an about like a why we love this coffee, or like a something about sustainability or impact, or this coffee represents your ability to be autonomous. Every sip is your reminder to live by your own rules, or something like that. There's a kind of a deeper a deeper why about why I as a customer would buy this coffee that is maybe missing. So like I said, this is good. This is actually really good. But ultimately, there are tons of coffee companies I could buy from that have farm information. That's not really special anymore. So I think there's a deeper way to stand out. Oh, here we go again. Okay, that's fun. Okay, so overall, I'd say Tache Coffee has a really distinct brand message right here that kind of fades away in the rest of the site. Um, but here, it's here. I know that they've done the work to kind of put the feelings you're supposed to get together from the brand. I know that I'm supposed to feel, I'm gonna like this coffee because I like people who make their own decisions, who are autonomous, who grab life by the handlebars. It's funny, it's masculine, it's um, in control, and that just needs to be present everywhere. And I think that maybe that element is missing a little bit, but it is here. So they're ready to do it. It's not like this message has not been developed. It just needs to be spread out a little bit more into the rest of the website, and that will, I think that'll go a long way because they've already done a great job with the visual branding, and just bringing that brand messaging a little bit further is going to make this just an exceptional website. And it's already pretty much it's already exceptional. So okay, Great job, Tash. Hope you can take something away from this. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.